And recording. Yep. All right, I'll share my screen. All right, we're good to go, guys. Sorry about that. Just trying to make sure we're streaming live into Facebook and that we are also recording. So, first of all, yes, good morning to everyone in Australia and evening to those in the US and, well, a very, very late evening in the UK. It's about 11 p.m. at night over there. So thank you all for coming on. My name is Gaye. I'm coming to you from Wollongong, Australia. Anna Stropnik is going to be joining us later on. She's going to tell you a little bit about the products that you can get in the US that we can't actually get here in Australia. But I'm going to introduce you to our flagship product, Pretandem. It's a scientific breakthrough in anti-aging. And the science behind this product has opened a lot of eyes in the medical world and attracted a lot of attention. You're going to learn how this product is fighting the major causes of aging, warding off diseases, and overall helping people to feel better, sleep better with less aches and pains. First, a little bit about myself. I worked on cruise ships for 10 years, managing the hair, health and fitness spas at sea, which is where I met my husband, Matteo, who is from Venice, Italy. Health, fitness and wellbeing became a big part of my life, and working in international waters with international staff, I learned a lot. Sorry guys, you're going to have to forgive me, my voice is a bit croaky. My career on ships ended when I fell pregnant with my beautiful daughter, Michaela, who is now 13, and I have a son, Andrea, who is 10. Still to this day, though, my husband works for Carnival Cruise Lines, and this has made it difficult for me to find work around my kids' activities in school. Full-time work was out of the question. I didn't want my kids in before school care or after school care, so I was always looking for something that fit in around our family's life, our family's activities and school and things like that. And then LifeVantage was literally dropped into my lap and I couldn't ignore it. I'm a big believer in things presenting themselves to us at a certain time in our life for a reason. And I knew this was one of those times. I was contacted by an old ship colleague who launched this company in the UK and wanted my help to bring it into Australia. Now, as honoured as I was a little hesitant as life was pretty busy at that time and I really didn't want to take on anything else. But then she showed me the ABC Primetime Investigative Report video. And that blew my mind. Since then, I've built this business part-time around my kids while earning an income doing so. Now, if you haven't seen this investigative report, I highly recommend after this going on in and having a look. Just type in abcyellowpill.com into your Google search bar and it will bring it up for you. But I want to explain to you why this investigative report was such a huge deal. Now, the ABC in America is a lot like our current affair here in Australia. It is primarily designed to pull down companies and products, improving them fake and false. And they contacted our company way back in 2005 after getting wind of a product claiming to switch back on survival genes, reduce oxidative stress, and expand life. Our company decided to go ahead with the investigative report because our lead scientist, Dr. Joe McCord, was 100% confident in going ahead with it. He at that time had dedicated 30 years of his life to the biology of free radical and anti-aging research, and he knew what they had come across was a world-breaking scientific medical breakthrough. And he was 100% confident in going ahead with the investigative report and that it would be a positive outcome. Now, there were two big things that came from this report. First, John Keone, the reporter, acted as a live human trial. He had his blood taken and oxidative stress levels measured on air. And then, after being on Pretandem for 2 weeks, went back, had his blood taken and oxidative stress levels measured again. The results were his oxidative stress levels were reduced and lowered by 45% in just 14 days. Now, this didn't just catch the attention of the news crew and the reporter, but now universities, scientists, medical professionals, institutes around the nation all wanted to get their hands on Pretandem and do their own research and studies. And this is why today we have very credible sources. In fact, 24 peer-reviewed published studies on Pretandem alone. Now, guys, these are just the published ones. A lot more were done than this, but what all these studies showed again and again is that Dr. Joe McCord was right. In every single case, in every single person that took Protandim, their oxidative stress levels were reduced and lowered. Now, the second thing that came from the report was a study was done on 80-year-olds. And after being on Protandim for 120 days, they could no longer distinguish the oxidative stress levels in the blood of an 80-year-old and a 20-year-old. Now, just let that sink in for a minute. Not being able to tell the difference of the oxidative stress levels in the blood of an 80-year-old and a 20-year-old. Now, to understand why this got everyone so excited, you have to know what oxidative stress is and what causes it. Oxidative stress today is a lot like cholesterol was back in the 70s and the 80s. Do you remember when cholesterol was such a huge deal? Everyone was getting their blood tested for it because it had become such a huge health issue. Well, oxidative stress is a lot like this. It is going to become the new buzzword in health and wellbeing prevention. And unfortunately, oxidative stress is unavoidable. And this is why it has become one of the most researched areas in medicine. Also, due to the fact of it being at the core of so many illnesses. Now, every time you breathe and every time you eat, your body exchanges food and oxygen for energy at a cellular level. And when it does this, it creates a byproduct called a free radical. Our bodies produce about 30 trillion free radicals a day. We are exposed from the second we are born and start exchanging food and oxygen for energy at a cellular level. Free radicals are also created in our body from the toxic environment we now live in. Now, in this graph, you can see up the top there is our natural body's antioxidants fighting the free radicals that are caused. Now, here at the age of 20, nature considers us mature. Our bodies think that they have done their job, and they start to turn off these anti-aging enzymes at a rate of about 1% a year. It is at this point our bodies can no longer combat free radicals. They start to accumulate and do damage to our cells, causing oxidative stress. Accelerated aging hits at about the age of 30, when we can no longer keep these free radicals in check. At about the age of 30, 35 is when we start to see that first fine line or wrinkle appear, the first physical signs. Oxidative stress is what ages us. It weakens our bodies, leaving us unable to fight and rejuvenate as we used to. It is damage done to our cell walls, our cell nucleus, the DNA of our cells. Our cells are damaged, malfunctioning, reproducing incorrectly, forming abnormal cells, which, by the way, is the start of cancer and the #1 biological reason why we age. It's like a rusting effect on the inside of our body. Think about if you leave a bike out in the garden, how it's going to rust and oxidize, or if you cut an apple in half and leave it out on the kitchen counter. Now, this is something that people are becoming increasingly more aware of, that the damage done to our cells is causing us issues. It is the #1 instigator and linked to more than 220 known degenerative diseases. And it is the fundamental breakdown of our cellular health that is leading to these diseases. Now, we're not saying that Protandim will treat, cure, prevent, or mitigate anything. But when you reduce the stress on your body at a cellular level, which is what this product has been proven to do, your body is designed to fight and rejuvenate and function like it used to. Reducing oxidative stress increases your body's ability to perform. And we are seeing unbelievable results from people that are taking this product. Oxidative stress is highly linked to heart disease, degenerative eyesight, anything to do with inflammation in the body. Guys, you can see it all there on the screen, the multiple issues that oxidative stress causes. Now, you don't have to take our word for it. You can go into this website here. This is the National Library of Medicine. All you have to do is type in pubmed.gov into your Google search bar. Now, this is where all scientists, medical professionals go to find all published studies in the medical world. So go on in here, type in oxidative stress. Now, my screen is showing there's 200,000 studies done on oxidative stress. I looked last night, this is up to 205,000 now. This number of research is increasing daily. Like I said, it has become one of the most researched areas in medicine. Now, let's wind back the clock 100 years. 100 years ago, medical records tell us 1 in 30 of us were getting cancer. Nowadays, it's 1 in 3. Why? Because of the toxic environment we now live in. We're exposed to 80,000 toxins a day. It's in the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, and it is all adding to the dysfunction of our cells. So go on in here and type in oxidative stress and cancer. And there you can see 23,000 plus studies done showing how oxidative stress is linked to cancer. Let's look at another modern disease people are suffering with nowadays, diabetes. 18,000 plus studies done there showing how oxidative stress is linked to diabetes. Now, as I said, anyone can go in here. Go on in and look up any ailment you're interested in. Type in oxidative stress and depression, oxidative stress and arthritis. The reason we say to type in oxidative stress first is because this is what this product has been proven to do, reduce your oxidative stress. So if you want to know if this is going to help you, go on in here, type in oxidative stress and have a look at any ailment you're interested in knowing more about. And while you're in there, type in Pretandem. And there you can see our 24 peer-reviewed published studies there. There's some interesting reads there, guys, so go on in and have a look at those. So we all suffer with oxidative stress. We don't necessarily see it or feel it, but as we get older, it is the reason why we feel more tired, why we don't sleep so well, why we have lower energy levels, more aches and pains. Prevention is harder to get people to invest in than cure, in our modern society anyway. The Chinese practice wellness. They go to the doctor to stay well. They have therapies all the time. We only go to the doctor when we are unwell. But personally, I don't want to wait until I'm diagnosed with one of these modern degenerative diseases before I do something about it. Because in most cases by that time, it's too late, or you have a very long and painful road ahead of you to recover. If I can help my body fight now, if I can avoid these illnesses and diseases now for the price of a cup of coffee a day, I'm going to do it. And what I have to say to you is I feel everyone should be on this to get their health completely back in check. Prevention is far better than cure, guys. Now, I just want to show you this graph. This is an average person's life curve and the power of prevention. So we travel along quite well. Slowly, our quality of life decreases, but we don't really notice it because we are well with no major illnesses. If we don't have a concern or a disease, we don't do anything about it. This is the standard way of dealing with health in our modern life. This is the mindset that we've been brought up with. We treat things as they arise. We don't think about prevention. We think about prevention when it comes to our cars. We get our cars serviced all the time to avoid breakdown. But we don't have this same mindset when it comes to our health and our bodies. It's not until we suffer significant illness that we go and see a doctor. And the pharmaceutical way is we are given a drug or drugs that extend our life by a little bit. But guys, prevention is so much more effective if we change our mindset, if we don't wait until we are ill, if we invest in prevention at the peak of our life curve. We will be rewarded with an increased life quality and quantity. Now, Pretandem is not an antioxidant. It is part of what is called nutrigenomics. It's a study of how nutrition and naturally occurring compounds affect our genes. It's an NRF2 activation. It turns on your body's own natural antioxidant fighting enzymes. It is a 1-a-day, easy to swallow pill at the price of a cup of coffee a day, delivered to your door monthly, that has been clinically proven to switch back on your survival genes and start your body producing your own natural antioxidant fighting enzymes. Now, you may want to know what's in Pretandem. You can see at the bottom here, we've got turmeric, milk thistle, green tea, bacopa, and ashwagandha. Now, 5 natural plant and herb ingredients, and you've probably heard of most of these, before because they've been used for many, many years for their healing powers. And on their own, they are great. But when they are put together in the ratio they are in Pretandem, it makes them 8 times more powerful. 8 times more powerful. But most importantly, it makes them an NRF2 activator. Now, turning on your own body's natural antioxidant enzymes is 1,000,000 times more effective than applying one or taking one. Just to give you an idea, a 200-gram bag of blueberries will eliminate about 7,000 free radicals in your body. This may sound like a lot, but it is nothing, considering our bodies produce about 30 trillion free radicals a day. Pretandem helps your body eliminate 1,000,000 free radicals. It's like turning a light on in a dark room. You flood that room with light. Activating your NRF2 pathway floods your body with your own natural antioxidant fighting enzymes. So why take antioxidants when you can make them? To me personally, I feel Pretandem is the best healthcare prevention plan you can ever put yourself or your family on. Now, this is a study done by the Washington State University, and a statement quoted in that study: NRF2 may well become the most extraordinary therapeutic and most extraordinary preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. That's a pretty powerful statement, guys. Now, recently launched in Australia is our NRF1. Now, this tiny supplement packs a powerful punch. We cannot talk about aging without talking about energy. We slow down as we age. We feel tired, drained, a bit weaker. We feel like we're losing power. Well, it turns out that's exactly what's happening. When you begin to tire more easily and lose mental clarity, you'll experience a natural power drain. And that happens when your cells don't produce mitochondria like they used to. Instead of a couple of AA batteries, our bodies run on several billion mitochondria. Mitochondria produce up to 95% of the energy our bodies need. But those muscular microscopic powerhouses break down as we age. It's a natural part of oxidative stress. To stay active and energetic, your body needs power. The idea is simple: produce new, more powerful mitochondria, protect the ones you have, and restore that youthful feeling. If you think about your body like a car, your NRF2 is making everything run smoothly, ensuring there's no rust buildup, the oil is kept clean, preventing breakdowns. Your NRF1 is like putting a turbo engine into your car to help increase the power and performance. So your NRF2 is looking after your cell's health, and then your NRF1 is providing the energy needed to the cells to perform to optimum level. Now, a study was conducted by the Louisiana State University, and it was funded by the Skin Cancer Foundation. It showed that by activating NRF2 reduces the risk of melanoma by 33%. And the risk of it spreading by 55%. The Skin Cancer Foundation recommended LifeVantage make a skincare range, so we did. It's classed as a 5th-generation skincare range. It goes beyond moisturizing, exfoliating, and repairing collagen and elastin. It turns on your skin's genes to do what they do best: to correct sensitivity, acne, aging issue, to replenish and rejuvenate the skin. It's for men and women. It does it all because it is activating your genes, and your genes know exactly what to do. It is the world's first NRF2 activated skincare range, reducing oxidative stress topically on our skin, which we all know is the #1 cause of fine lines and wrinkles. There was an 8-week clinical study done with participants asked to complete a self-assessed survey based on their use of the True Science product. And the results are there on the screen, guys. You can see those there. Now, I can tell you personally, I have used quite a lot of different skincare ranges. Using Pretandem internally and the True Science products externally, within 30 days you get phenomenal results. And I've got some photos here, guys, of myself. That first photo was before I started using the products. That second one is at about 3 months, and that last one is at about 8 months. I'm going to stop sharing and maybe you can see my skin. I know it's hard on the computer, but you can see even till this day, my skin is so much better than what it was. Best skincare range I have ever used. So that's it from me. I'm going to pass you over to Anna now. She's going to take over and, like I said, explain to you some of the products we don't get here in Australia, but you can get over in the US. So over to you, Anna.
Thank you so much, Gaye, and your skin does look great. I compliment you every time I see you, and it just looks better and better. And it's for all of us who have started on True Science Skincare and activating our body and reducing oxidative stress internally. Our skin is just like, we are looking and feeling way younger. We are feeling like we are in our 20s. So thank you so much for going over the oxidative stress and what our Nerve 2, our little yellow pill, is doing, and it's helping like thousands and millions of people help with their health and help them feel better, live and look better, and live longer. So I'm going to share, like Gaye said, a little bit more about the products that we have here in the United States and in Canada, if you're from Canada, that are not available in all our markets yet, but they soon will be. So I will be sharing my screen right now. Here we go. So before I do that, I'm going to just share a little story about me. So I started with LifeVantage a bit over 2 years ago. And before I started, my life was crazy. I'm a mom of a newborn who is now 3 months old and a 5-year-old son. And when I first got started with this, I was looking for a better way. I was working a full-time job as a medical coder, which I got out of massage therapy and skincare industry. I'm an esthetician and a massage therapist. I actually worked like Gaye did on cruise ships a long time ago. But after I had my kid, I could not work those hours anymore. I could not work like nights, holidays, weekends, all of that was required from me. And when I started working in corporate, what I realized was I not want to work Monday through Friday either. Because what that meant was I was leaving my son at 7 in the morning at daycare, picking him up at 6. So that meant he was in daycare all day long, and often to be the last kid being picked up from daycare. And I was like, oh my goodness, I would be crying on my way back from work to pick him up, because that was just something I wasn't going to do. And I said to myself that day, I'm going to change these circumstances. I'm going to find something that works better. I'm going to work from home, whatever happens. And then this opportunity came to me, and I jumped in. I was very much excited about the opportunity. And also when I heard that this was a breakthrough in anti-aging, after I saw the ABC investigative report, that just like absolutely blew my mind. And I knew I was going to be on these products for the rest of my life. And they've changed my life. They changed my family's life. I'm just forever grateful to Vicky, whoever introduced this to me. So just quickly, I'm going to share what else is available here. So Gaye already shared with you our Nerve 1, which is what we all started with, and then a Nerve 2 and Nerve 1, that is our mitochondria rebuilder. But what we also have, and that is something that is really not functioning right in our body, and that is you probably heard of microbiome. Everybody's talking about microbiome, and that is our gut health. So many people now, they suffer from leaky gut, and what that means is that we're just not absorbing the right nutrients from the foods that we are eating. So we are lacking nutrients, and that's causing obesity. It's causing like different disturbances in our mental health, in our weight gain. Also, like, have you heard that our brain is our second our gut is our second brain? So having a healthy gut also improves our cognitive health. So what we have created here with LifeVantage is we created a ProBio, which is a new technology of probiotic. So we have a BioTract formula, which is a special coating that we have outside of our capsule that makes it go through our stomach and into the intestines. Most of the, if you didn't know, most of the probiotics out there on the market only get absorbed by like 4%, and that's because our stomach acids are so strong and they're actually going to break it down. So this special coating makes it go through, so our absorbency rate is 60% versus 4%. So 60% of survival rate of our cultures, and we also have well immune because our gut is the biggest part of our immune system, so it's helping our immune system function right. So we have a probio, then we also have our omegas. So if you understand now how our cells are being damaged by oxidative stress, when we are producing, when our mitochondria are working healthy, we are producing even more oxidative stress. And what is happening? We are damaging the membranes of the cells. So there's the fourth thing that we really need to repair in our body, and that is those cell membranes. So once we reduce oxidative stress, once we increase the mitochondria health, we help our gut to function best, then we have to go and repair that coating our cells to go to the way they used to be. What is great about our omegas is you can literally, if you ever taken fish oil and had that burpy, fishy smell out and just like gross feeling after you had it, this is nothing like it. You can actually chew these, believe me, you can chew them and you will not have that aftertaste. And they will like taste like lemon, because with our omegas, our fishes are not rancid, because most of the ones on the market out there are. And also they're filled with fillers, you know, omega-6s that we definitely don't need extra in our diet. They're filled with those. And with our omegas, we can literally tell you which fish, which ship, and which bottle it came from. So it's all linked together, and we can absolutely trace it to the like exact boat it came from. So it's very clean. We clean it from all the pollutants like mercury and all of that that we get from our seafood. So it's a better way to taking a supplement than actually, and you know, eating fish from our polluted oceans. So what that forms in all four products that we just talked about forms our vitality stack. So if you don't know where to get started, this is a great way to get started. We find that people like starting on a vitality stack get faster results with taking care of ourselves from all different angles. So supporting, lowering down oxidative stress, increasing mitochondrial function, and also supporting immune system health of our brain and the heart, and also helping the cell function and cell membranes as well. It helps to increase energy. So they come very conveniently in these like little sachets, and you just take them. You can travel with them. I absolutely love these. So then the next thing what we decided to go into is our Axio Smart energy drinks. And this is because in the world and here in the United States, you always see people, you know, like working hard, going to work and grabbing those like bad energy drinks from gas stations just to keep them going throughout the day. And what's in them, most of them, it's like high in caffeine, high in chemicals, artificial everything, high in sugar. And you know, you even see kids under the age of 18 taking those, and it's just so bad. So we decided to make a smart energy drink that is absolutely clean, that is GMO-free, vegan, sugar-free. We are sweetened with stevia, and we have decaf and caffeinated option. So even ages before 18 can take these. So if you are suffering with like brain fog and like not having good mental clarity, this is something that can definitely help. So you know, whoever shared this video with you, ask them about this. Axio is absolutely amazing. I don't personally drink coffee, but I love my decaffeinated Axio, and that's something I take every single day. And it's just, you know, like whenever you feel like you don't know where you left something, you know, that used to be me, take Axio. That will help your memory and focus. So one thing that I'm super excited about And that is our physique plan. It's our weight management system. I did not say weight loss system, it's the weight management system, because it's not something that you like are taking for weight loss and then, you know, like it's making a mess in your body. It's actually something healthy for your body. It will help your body function best. So remember I mentioned the probiotic. Now we also have a prebiotic with this. So if you imagine your probiotic putting in bacteria, putting in seeds inside your body, prebiotic is just the food and nutrients for those seeds to grow healthy. We also have a fat burner that is clinically proven to help fat burn without us even changing anything in our diet and exercise. So now it's even like newer and improved. This is our improved weight management line. And then we have whey protein that we all know that with building lean, building muscles, we can help to burn fat. So that's why this is a part of our system. And if you see like the pictures of our before and afters, most of the people here have lost that weight from the midsection. That is usually the hardest place to lose from, just because we have that visceral fat that is really, really hard to burn. So our system is dealing with the cause of weight gain, which is the second cause of weight gain, and it's usually malnutrition. We are not getting the proper nutrients in food, and that's why we have our probiotic. That's why we have prebiotic in here. So that is really helping with that. Right now, it actually started today. And that is something that I'm super excited about. We are doing a 90-day challenge, a weight loss challenge, where the person who has the biggest transformation can actually win $5,000. I just enrolled because I had a baby 3 months ago, and this is my year where I want to have a transformation in my body. I mean, I'm 42 right now, and I want to have that great pre-baby body and rock my 40s. So another thing we just launched, and that was 3 months ago, is our hair care. So if you've heard Gaye talking about Nerve2 activation, how we activate our body internally and in our skincare as well, now we decided to take it on and start. This is the first hair care system that is Nerve2 activated. So the results that we are seeing with this are absolutely incredible. We are treating the hair follicle. We are treating the root of hair, because like the end of like what the hair that we see is actually dead already. So we are treating our scalp to provide the hair growth, healthier hair. So people who have like frizzy, damaged, chemically damaged hair are seeing a huge difference with this. And also it's helping some hair regrowth. So people are really, really excited with our products. So these are some of the examples of the results we were getting. And this girl, I forgot her name, but she has psoriasis on her scalp, and that was something, she's a very young girl, and that was something that she was really self-conscious about. And now, just after 2 months, she got her life back. Not just her hair back, she got her life back. So can you imagine the confidence that she got after having this result, because she was so self-conscious with her losing hair, that everybody was seeing and commenting on that. So you just see like improved shine, hair growth, and just like amazing results with this. So this is all our products that are available now in the United States. We also have Protendum for dogs. We all know that our dogs are just aging and they don't live as long as we do, and you know, we need they have as much oxidative stress, if not more, than what we have. So this product called Protendum is helping to reduce their oxidative stress, helps them live longer. It also helps them with joint pains that they often suffer from. So amazing. And at this point, if you're someone who would just like to try any of our products, let us know. Let know the person who shared this with you. What is it you would want to get started on? At least start with our Nerve2 Protendum, and then go from there. That is something that absolutely everyone who breathes needs to help their bodies to function best that they can. So maybe you're someone in here who is like, okay, these products all look great, but maybe how can I afford all these? So I'm going to share with you how we are doing, Gaye and I are doing this business for the last two something years. We are building a business pretty much online, and by sharing these products that we all use and all of our family uses and love, we are making money with them as well. So that our economy right now is turning into gig economy. So everything is like social sharing. We spend so much time on our computers, and especially now on cell phones. So now that if you want to order a taxi, you just use an app and order Uber or Lyft. If you want to order a book or something, just everything is more convenient, and everything is done through apps and using just our phones. I'm just looking into, there's an app now called Insta Shop, something like that, that you can order food, groceries delivered to your door. And I'm like, yeah, anything that can save time. And this is the type of economy we are all living in. So you can just see like Facebook, these are all millennials that have created just things like to connect people around the world. And this is the type of economy we are living in. And then there's also another trend where people are just not satisfied with the jobs that they have, and they need extra income. So they are driving Uber, to make an extra buck. They are renting their homes in Airbnb. They're selling on Amazon. They're doing anything for referrals or to actually make extra money, because they know that their retirement is not going to be something that they can live on when they turn that age. So people are very, very concerned, and everyone right now is looking for that plan B. So we couldn't find a better way. With our company, with our amazing product, we actually partnered with so we combined social media, our gig economy, like social entrepreneurship, with network marketing. Network marketing is an ancient industry, but if you can see on this graph, it's growing every single year. And like most of the companies out there, they pay 40% to their distributors. So somebody out there is making money, and it keeps on growing. So what a great way that you're already on Facebook. Like most people like check their Facebook like 20 times a day. And if you're on there already, why not make it your business? For me, being a mom and having my kids at home, for me was the most important, to be home. And this business has allowed me to work when they're sleeping, before they wake up, while we're playing at the playground. I talk to like colleague moms, and that's how I've built this business in the last 2 years. So it's very, very different. We are using more of the technology that we have right now in our hands. So it really is a perfect meld. It's called the social sharing. And I know that it may be like something new for some of you, but we just got to adapt. The people who first adapt, they're the ones that are going to make it, and we don't want to see ourselves working after the age of 65. We want to retire, and we want to have a better quality of life. If we can improve our health and live longer and live healthier, why not enjoy those years that we have at the back end? So what we are doing, like with LifeVantage, we are always step ahead with our technology. We have an amazing app that really like helps us build the business. It really tells us like when to follow up with someone, what tool to send, what video to send. Really, really great. So like I said, everything is available on your phone. Even our website, it's unique. So once you sign up as a distributor, you actually have a unique website that you can share. And all our job is really is to drive people to our website, our shopping portal, and they can just purchase from there. So we make it very easy. We can create different bundles, different stacks, whatever it is that people are looking for, and just with few clicks you get your product delivered to your door monthly. So how does this business work? At this point, you probably thought about people who might benefit from these products. You probably know someone who is struggling with their health. Somebody probably came into mind. So those are going to be your network of consumers, your customers. And then maybe you've thought about people who are really looking for an opportunity, like maybe a mom who wants more freedom, more time with their kids, maybe somebody who, can't retire. There could be so many different reasons. Somebody who maybe wants to travel and have a better life. They're going to be your potential network of distributors. So our job is really to build those two networks. So we are building a network of consumers, customers, and we are also building a network of distributors. Everyone as a distributor gets started on a starter kit that is included in our packs. So it's $50 and you get all the samples, brochures, everything that you need to start the business. And as soon as you make $100, 100 personal volume, which is around $100, you start getting paid. You start getting paid 30% up to 40% in commissions. So this is how you get started. You start where you fit, and there's kits from $350 to $1,250. You just start with your wherever you fit in. If you're someone who is serious about building this business, I would recommend the right two packages, which is our gold and platinum pack, just because we have our event tickets included in them. And really, to build this business and to be successful, you want to attend those events. So if you are unsure, let us know, ask a question, and we can tell you all about the next event that is happening in your area. And also, you want to start with even though you have, the products for your customers are going to be delivered to their door, but you want to start with some sort of inventory that you can immediately start sharing with your loved ones. You don't want to be holding and, I don't even know what the word is, but like holding all the products to yourself. You want to have enough to share, so you can create that story, you can create a testimonial within your friends and your family. So how do you get paid? I already mentioned you get paid 30 to 40% for every customer you enroll in the first month. You also get paid as you grow your team. So you get $100 to $400 as you're growing your team. So this is your weekly. You've probably heard, that people who are involved in this industry, network marketing, only people on top make money. This is all false. So we get paid weekly, and this is the way we get paid when we are starting our business. So this, like 30 to 40%, and with the distributors you enroll in your first month, you get those monies back while you're learning how to build this business and how to build residual income, which is month after month after month you get paid whether you do something or not, and that is your monthly. So there's 3 other ways on how you can make money monthly, and that check always grows as we go. So just to get a better idea, this is our income statement. We are a publicly traded company, so we actually have to report this. This is done in 2017. We are waiting for 2018. But if you look on the left column, monthly average, this is what our distributors get paid per month. So maybe you can see how far you can take this. Maybe you're looking to make $500 an extra dollars a month. Pro 3, our level Pro 3 will get you there. So what can you do? What kind of options you have with $7,000 extra a year? Maybe a vacation, maybe an extra car payment. What would that do to you? When I first got started with this business, all I wanted to make was an extra $1,000 a month, because that meant that I could work my full-time job and I would not have to work on the weekends, and I would have more family time. So that was really like what I was looking for. Right now, Pro 5, $2,500, almost a full-time income. So making like $30,000 extra a year, what would that do to your family and to your lifestyle? And like thinking bigger than that, our elite ranks. If you're thinking, there is a way to make a big time income with this company, and maybe replace your job and maybe retire your spouse, you can actually make in 6 figures and plus. But this is a plan that will take anywhere from 3 to 5 years of commitment, but it is doable. There are people who have done it before, and there are people who have taken longer. But what job gives you the opportunity in 5 years that you can create a freedom and make this money basically working from home? So you probably wonder, can I do this? We teach you and we help you every step of the way. So whoever invited you to join this opportunity meeting, they will help you and guide you until you're ready to do this on your own. So you're never alone in this business, and we have an amazing team, amazing family. We are all very, very supportive to each other, and we want you to win whatever your goals are. So hope you enjoyed our presentation. I'm going to stop the share, just 1 second. And at this point, you're probably, deciding you maybe want to start on these products. You maybe want to start and look into this business, or maybe you need a little bit more information, and that's absolutely fine. We can help you get started and get all your questions answered. You just get back to the person who invited you. So thank you so much for joining us tonight, and have a great evening and weekend in Australia.
Thank